History takes decades of blood, sweat, and tears to write. But erasing it? It takes exactly 1 second. If you ask any sports historian who the greatest female tennis player of all time is, they will give you a list of legendary names. But if you ask them who should have been the undisputed greatest, they will all give you the exact same answer. Monica Seles. Chapter 1. The Teenage Tyrant. Intro. Rewind to 1990. A hurricane struck the world of tennis, and her name was Monica Seles. Imagine a 16-year-old girl making the Ice Queen herself, Steffi Graf, dance to her tunes on the court. In 1991 and 1992, Monica achieved the impossible. She dethroned Graf and seized the world #1 crown. She wasn't just winning, she was dominating. Experts predicted this girl would shatter every record held by Margaret Court and Martina Navratilova. She was destined to be the GOAT. But destiny had darker plans. A terrifying twist was lurking just around the corner, one that would bring about the darkest day in sports history. An obsessed fanatic with a 9-inch blade was waiting in the shadows. This is the chilling story of how the sports world's greatest future was violently stolen in front of thousands of spectators, and the psychological war of an unbreakable legend who fought her way out of hell. Chapter 2. The Day the Music Died. The Incident. April 30th, 1993. Hamburg, Germany. Monica was playing her quarter-final match, comfortably in the lead. During a changeover, she sat in her chair, wiped away her sweat, and reached for her water bottle. A completely ordinary moment. But no one noticed a dark shadow creeping through the crowd, moving closer and closer. Gunter Parche, a 38-year-old unemployed man driven by a singular, twisted obsession. To see Steffi Graf back at world #1. And to achieve that, he had to eliminate Monica. Pulling out a 9-inch boning knife, he plunged it deep into Monica's back, right between her shoulder blades. Total silence. Then, a scream. Monica lurched forward, clutching her back as she stood up, before collapsing onto the red clay court. This was the same girl who never feared the most powerful forehands in the world. But today, she was broken by the cowardly strike of an obsessed fanatic. Chapter 3. The Injustice and the Abyss, the Struggle. You might think the physical plunge of the knife was the most painful part. It wasn't. The real agony was just beginning. While Monica lay in a hospital bed, her physical wounds healing, a grotesque injustice was unfolding outside the court. Gunter Parche, the man who attempted to murder the world #1 player, never spent a single day in prison. Yes, you heard that right. A German court declared him mentally ill, handed him a 2-year suspended sentence, and let him walk away a free man. Imagine the psychological horror. The monster who shattered your life is walking the streets freely, while you have become a prisoner in your own home. Monica vanished from the world for 27 agonizing months. She spiraled into deep depression and fell victim to a severe binge-eating disorder. The tennis court, which used to be her sanctuary, now felt like a traumatic crime scene. The world began to whisper, Monica Seles is finished. Chapter 4. The Resurrection. The Comeback. But a phoenix can only rise from the ashes of a legend. August 1995. More than 2 long years had passed. Monica finally decided enough is enough. She made her highly anticipated return at the Canadian Open. And she left the world absolutely speechless. Monica didn't just play. She tore through the tournament and won the title. It was as if she had never left. Then came the ultimate test. The 1995 US Open. Standing across the net in the final was none other than Steffi Graf, the very woman whose fanatic fan had caused all this pain. That match transcended tennis. It was an emotional war. Though Monica ultimately lost the match, that day the world witnessed a profound truth. Her body had been wounded, but her spirit remained entirely unbroken. Chapter 5. The final redemption, Australian Open, 1996. But true redemption was still waiting. January 1996. The Australian Open. Monica crushed every single opponent in her path to reach the final, match point. The world held its breath. Monica served. The return flew wide, and that was it. She fell to her knees. These weren't tears of heartbreak. These were tears of absolute liberation from 2.5 years of pure hell. She proved to the universe that while someone can steal your time, they can never steal your talent. Monica Seles was a Grand Slam champion once again, their what if and legacy. To this day, people still ask the ultimate question, what if that knife had never struck? Would Monica have been the greatest player to ever live? In all likelihood, yes. But to me, she's a greater legend than any trophy could ever make her. Because she showed us exactly what to do when life drives a knife into your back. She showed us how to stand back up. That was the story of the unbreakable Monica Seles. If this video gave you goosebumps, don't forget to hit that like button. Which sports legend story do you want to see broken down next? Let me know in the comments below. Stay strong and keep fighting.